This exercise is supine hip flexion. We're going to use this drill to help develop hip flexion motor control for our clients. So we're going to have Ariel lay down on her back. And the reason we start on the floor for our baseline progression is so the client has support from the floor so that they can focus on actively developing hip flexion on the top side hip. Okay, so Ariel has the band around her feet. We want to make sure we start with a really light, easy band because this is going to be a really hard drill to do. I want her to actively think about flexing this right knee up towards my hand, and we want to make sure it's above 90 degrees. Then she's going to actively exhale, keeping this pressure of the knee against my hand while she extends this left leg out. We want to see her get this leg straight all the way out. She's going to inhale, come back up, and we can see she maintained active flexion through this hip. Let's do this one more time here. We want to see that they can maintain this position the whole time and actively flex this hip above 90 degrees. Now, if a client struggles to do it even with the lightest band, we can regress it by having them do isometric pressure or by doing it with assistance. So we're just going to take the band off, and what we're going to have Ariel do is take her left hand, it's going to go right up against her right knee, she's going to push into it. Now she can control the amount of pressure rather than having to be determined by the band. She's going to push in hard, make sure it's going back and forth, exhale, press out, same thing. We want to make sure this leg stays straight and they don't cheat by trying to rotate out or bend the knee. Again, if this is hard and they're getting cramping in the hip, it's fine. All we have to do is just have them hug the knee in and hold. And maybe we can develop a little passive motor control first, where she's just understanding how to extend this hip with this hip flexed. Then we can progress back to the manual pressure and then to the band.